Hello, my name is Justin White. I'm the founder of Houston Life and Annuity. Thank you so much for joining me today. I want to talk to you for a few minutes about free leads. As you might imagine, I get asked about this a lot when I bring new agents in. Everybody wants to know about the marketing, which is, you should want to know about the marketing, right? But inadvertently, people have seen ads and they see the claims about free leads and they want to talk about those. And of course, they want to know if our leads are free and everything else. So we get into that conversation. And folks, I want to come at you and I want to warn you about free leads. They're very rarely free. I'm not going to say they're never free, but 99% of the time, there's always a cost that's going to be paid. And the person who's going to bear it is going to be you. Whoever's receiving the leads that are supposedly free is going to bear that cost. So let me give you a couple examples of how. You could go in and get free leads and get a much reduced commission rate. And the difference between what you're making and the commission rate is what you're paying for the leads. And if you're good, that's a very expensive lead that you just bought. Okay, that's number one. The other is that if you get free leads and they're truly free, you're probably going to have to commit to a captive contract, which means you can only sell for one carrier, and that can be problematic too. Now, that doesn't mean it's not a fit for you. It doesn't mean that that's not great, but you just need to understand you pay with your freedom. Okay, lower contract, you pay with some freedom. Or another way to pay with freedom is you go in and you find out that what you thought the free leads were going to be are not, or something changes, or no, you have to write this amount before you can get the free leads, etc. It's always something. And then you're stuck because they won't release your contract. And if you don't know what a release is, then you need to check into that as well. Okay? Now, follow my logic a little bit. I want to make sure you understand why I can definitively say that the leads are almost never, ever truly free. If you've looked into marketing at all, you know that marketing is not an inexpensive endeavor. It takes real money. It takes a lot of research. You've got to plow that stuff out there and get the responses back, okay? You also have probably heard of the 80-20 rule, which means that in sales particularly, at least 80% of the people that come into sales are not going to be willing to do the work to actually succeed. They don't like it, or whatever reason, they just leave, leaving the 20% that are actually going to do the work and succeed in whatever capacity that they do. So if the leads are expensive to produce, and they are, and 80% of the people are going to leave, and they do, you can understand why a company cannot afford to just wholesale give expensive materials to an agent force when they know that 80% of them are unlikely to stay. Does that make sense? That's the reason you need to be very jaded when you look at that claim and investigate it very, very closely. Now, at Houston Life and Annuity, our leads are not free. They are at cost. I don't make profit on leads. That's not the business I'm in. But you pay for the drop. You pay to get them out there. Our leads are outstanding. They pull very, very well. And then we combine that with an overall strategy that helps you to dominate areas. That's what we do. So when we show you how to do this and you do it right, and you invest in a lead drop, and you invest in a way that you can go out there and actually work them, you're going to make 2 to 5 times your money typically once they come back in. That's the results that we see. And when you're making that kind of return within a week or two, you know, the money you're spending doesn't really mean anything. Well, you're multiplying your money is what you're doing. And then you get excited because then you're like, well, I'm going to do that even more. And that's the point of this. That's the point of buying leads. That's the point of marketing. And if you don't do that, then we need to figure out what in the world's going on, right? This is the kind of stuff that we do at Houston Life and Annuity. We're going to be very upfront with you. We're going to help you develop a marketing strategy, right? We're going to show you, we're going to take you in the car. We're going to show you appointments. We're going to show you how to call on the phone. We're going to do a lot of training for you and show you what this market can be for you to help you get up and going so that the marketing can actually work. We're in the greater Houston area, which goes all the way down to the Corpus area, all the way up into the Piney Woods, and we are just looking for good people that are coming in here with a realistic expectation of what they're looking at so they can go out and embark in a great, great career. It is a fact, after almost 20 years in this career, one of the things that I notice is that agents almost always start off in a place that they realize they're not going to stay very long because they realize, I shouldn't have gone here and I need to look around. Please understand that you got to go down there. Don't take the pie in the sky stuff. Look for the real advice, the real information, and real information is always embedded with stuff that you may not like as much, right? But you know they're telling you the truth. And that's what we try to do here at Houston Life and Annuity. If you'd like to chat about our opportunities, just respond to the video. Give us a call. I don't care how you reach out to us. It'd be great to talk with you either way. And we'll lay it out for you so you can determine really quickly if this is something that you want to embark on. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.